Hey, in today's video, I'm gonna share the secret to smooth slow motion, even if you didn't shoot in a higher frame rate. Let's jump over to Resolve and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are in Resolve and I have a default clip that I just kind of grabbed offline. It's a stock footage of this girl running and it is shot in slow motion, but it's exported in 24 frames. So I'll click on this right here and show you the file over here is a 23976 frame rate. So this is not a high frame rate clip. They did film in a higher frame rate, but then they slowed it down when they uploaded it to the stock footage site. And it is in a 23976, so 24 frames per second clip. So if we're wanting to slow this down even further than what it was already shot in, I'll go ahead and click play down here and you can see that it's shot in slow motion. It's not real time, but let's say we want to slow this down even more, like, by 50%. Well, the quick way of doing that is over here in the inspector. Once you have this clip selected, scroll down to where you'll find speed change. And so here you're going to be able to adjust the speed to a certain percent or even frames per second. So if I wanted to go down to 50% speed, I could just type 50 in there and hit enter. And then that's going to make the speed slower. So when I hit play, what you'll notice is that it's kind of choppy. It's not smooth because it only has 24 frames every second to deal with. And now there's gaps in between. And so it's really playing at 12 frames per second. And so you're seeing the choppiness of the footage. So to clear this up and make this really smooth, you're going to scroll down here to the retime and scaling section of the video inspector. And on the retime process, we're going to change this from project settings to optical flow. And so in the project settings, you can have that already changed by default to use optical flow, but for the most part, you're not going to have that already changed. So change that to optical flow. And then under motion estimation, you want to change that to a speed warp or either fast or better, depending on how fast you want to be able to render. We'll do faster for now. The better settings will do a little bit better job of blending the frames, but it will take a lot longer to render. So let me come and play back this clip now. So now you can tell it is really smooth. It looks like we shot in that frame rate. It slowed down 50% time compared to the clip that we just had brought in. And you can't even tell, there's no jitter. It perfectly blends the hair. I mean, there's tiny little artifacts that you might be able to see if you zoomed in a lot. Like, let's go back here and hit play and let me kind of zoom in and look right here, like around the hair. You can see a little bit of blending and kind of bending the frame, but for the most part, it looks really, really good. And yeah, I think that this is a great way to quickly slow down your footage and make it seem smooth and not have the choppy jitter effect. All right, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments on videos that you'd like to see in Resolve, comment them below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.